She's in her YouTuber era. Hello. Oh, there's so many noises happening here, and I'm still not completely used to filming myself like this in public, so bear with me, but I wanted to have a little chat. Welcome to my channel, I guess. I don't know. I have been going through it, girl. Let me tell you. It's been a crazy year, first of all. So I've been doing travel content creation, as you may or may not know. Done a lot of traveling the last 6 months, and it's been so fulfilling. I'm so grateful for all the experiences I've been having, especially the ones that I get to include my family in. Like, that's so special to me. And I know that like social media is my thing, it's my passion, it's been my life for so long. But recently there's just been something that feels is missing. And I had to kind of get real with myself and ask myself why I feel that way and like what exactly is missing. And I think it's just being true to myself, being my authentic self, doing things that make me feel really good and that I know are making an impact. And I kind of had this moment actually in the shower. I don't know about you, but I get like my best thoughts either in the shower or at night when I'm literally trying to go to bed and my brain just won't shut up. This happened last night. I actually like jotted down some notes on my phone because I couldn't sleep and my brain was just going crazy. But I realized that like every niche or every kind of box that I've tried to fit myself into over the last 5 years of being on social media and like building a platform, I'm always trying to be a specific type of person. And like what I mean by that is I started doing health and wellness coaching, and I was trying to be this health and wellness coach online, and then that didn't feel good, so I switched and I started doing beauty, and I tried to be this beauty guru and share all the beauty tips, and then that stopped feeling aligned. And then this past year, these last few months, half the year practically, I have tried to be the luxurious travel girly, you know, where is she next kind of mysterious vibe. And yo, some animals are making crazy noises right now. Hopefully my little muffler on my speaker is doing a good job. But with the travel content, like I've been trying to be this other person, and I'm like, girl, you just gotta be yourself. And I asked myself, what was the reason I fell in love with content creation and social media in the first place? And the love came from when I was a kid. Like my dad actually pointed this out to me, because for so long I thought that I didn't have a passion. I didn't know what it was, and then I was like, I'm just gonna pursue social media. He's like, that is your passion. Like, you were creating music videos and doing kids bop and doing literal whole ass productions, like filming these productions. I was the one at the family parties with the camera, getting all the pictures, doing the little vlogs. Like I literally have what I now know is a vlog, like from when I was a kid, just filming myself and my family and us doing things. And that was what I loved doing. I've always loved being in front of the camera and behind the camera, and I realized I haven't been doing that. I haven't been doing those things that feel aligned to me and that feel good, and just literally being myself, like just documenting my life, sharing the thoughts that I have, the things that I know will make a greater impact than just trying to be this person I'm not. And not to say that I don't preach health and wellness, or that I'm not into beauty, or that I don't love to travel, right? Like all of those things are a part of who I am, but I'm so much more than just that one category. And I think I am just ready to like spread my wings and just talk to you about anything and everything. I posted on my Instagram story a few days ago about living an alcohol-free life. I've been alcohol-free for almost 2 years, and so many people either related or said like this is awesome and they wanted to know more and like it's not talked about enough. That's something I'm passionate about. I'm super passionate about other choices that are not college because I didn't go to college. I'm super passionate about taking care of your physical health and your mental health and how those two coordinate and how they, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a certain word. They not benefit each other, but they complement each other. Like there's just so many things. I could go on and on. But I guess what I'm trying to say in this little rant video, I FaceTimed one of my friends earlier and I was just like venting and she was like, you need to make a video right now about this. So I put some notes in my phone and I'm like, okay, I'll go and make my first video about just being your authentic self, showing up as your true self online and letting you be the niche. And I've gone back and forth in my head so many times about doing this and about me just being the niche and being more of an influencer than a content creator, because I think that's where the line is, and like that's where I've been kind of getting confused in my own head. It's like being an influencer is really all about just sharing your life, sharing all of it, sharing, you know, just every aspect of who you are. Whereas I feel like being a content creator more specifically is like, okay, well, what type of content do you create? What type of niche? Oh, there's a beautiful deer over there. Oh my goodness. I would totally take a picture of it, but I'm talking to you, so I can't do that right now. But oh, it got scared. It's running. Oh my god, so majestic. I'm in love with deer. There's so many over here. I live in Massachusetts, like the New England area. There's just so many deer. I'm in Rhode Island actually right now. But anyway, I totally forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so like being a content creator, I feel like everyone's like, well, what type of content do you create? You need to have a niche so you can land brand deals and you can be successful. And I'm just like, I just want to be Michaela. Like, can I just be me? And I look to other creators or influencers who inspire me, and they literally, that's their content. Their content is them. Their content is their life and the things that they go through, and allowing people in to relate to them. And that's what I want. That's what I've always wanted in building a community and having a platform, is to just connect with people all over the world and relate in all sorts of different ways. Especially right now, like the biggest message I have to share right now that I feel like I just haven't been sharing is like, nobody knows what the fuck they're doing with their lives, and that is okay. But I feel like we're all faking it. We're all trying to act like we have our shit together because we don't want to be judged, or we're trying to like maybe convince ourselves that like we have it all together, but like we don't have to have it all together. It's fine. And if we just kind of all let our guards down and be like, hey, you don't know what the fuck you're doing? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing either. Like, let's figure this shit out together. Let's come together and grow together. So that's kind of, I guess, what I'm saying in this video is like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, but I'm 23. How, like, that's not enough experience to know what I want to do. No matter how old you are, I think that it's okay to feel lost. It's okay to feel like what you're doing is not working. And you have the right to change paths. There's no rules. There's no rules to how you have to live your life. Like, that's the fucking coolest thing ever. You can wake up one day and move halfway across the country. You can wake up one day and decide you want to start your own business and go for it. Like, there's no rules. There is nothing that you have to do. Nobody that you have to please, nobody that you have to try to be. Like, be yourself, man. Like, I think that's why I've had the success that I've had, even though I've transitioned a lot of times on social media, is because no matter what, I've always been myself. Even if that person looked different at different times of my life, it was me in that moment. And that's how I attract a community and how I attract the success, is because I'm just being me. I'm just out here living life, trying to figure it the fuck out like everybody else, and hopefully help you along my journey. Man, I'm gonna start crying. I'm gonna start crying, man. Ugh. I'm like watching the sunset through the trees right now too. It's so pretty. Hold on, let me show you. You see her? Beautiful. Whew, okay. just got real emotional for a moment here. Also, I have to shout out Russ's new album. I don't know if y'all are into like R&B, hip-hop, rap, but like his is just on a different level, and honestly his album has helped me to come to a lot of these realizations that I'm having. And I shared today on my Instagram that I never understood when people said like, oh, this artist changed me, or like his music changed me, their music changed me. Like, I never really understood that because I never felt it. And with Russ, it's just like I feel connected to his music in ways I can't even describe. And I know not everyone's gonna feel that way, but if you do feel similar to me, where you're kind of lost and like you're like, what's going on right now with my life, I do recommend listening to it, because the message is beautiful and it helps you to feel like, well, shit, if this millionaire superstar is experiencing the same things I am, of like not knowing who he is and what his life is, like I'll be okay. Like, I'm not alone. I'll figure it out. And yeah, just working on yourself, your physical and mental health. That's been a big part of my journey and is helping me a lot to have mental clarity. But yeah, I don't really know where else to take this. I think that's it for now. I just felt that this had to be shared because I've been definitely bottling it up. That's something that I struggle with, is like, you know, just kind of hermiting instead of talking about it. And every time I talk about it, I feel so much better because I start hearing myself and I'm like, okay, wait a minute, maybe this isn't as bad as I thought. Maybe like I actually can figure this out. I have the answers within me, and like do the same, whether it's talking with me in the comments or in my DMs or with a friend, do a little FaceTime action, or just a therapist. I want to do therapy so bad. Can you believe I tried to get into therapy at the beginning of this year and they said it was a year wait list? Like, damn, that's crazy. So we're gonna try to do that too. We're in our evolving era and just doing new things, letting go of the things that don't serve us anymore and the things that are no longer working, whether it's habits or just mindset or people or careers, things that you're doing. And we're bringing in goodness and abundance and things that do serve us in positive, powerful ways and make us feel good. And even if you're not a creator, you're just a girl, you're just one of the girlies, or whoever you are. I hope that this message is getting interrupted by a loud-ass plane. But anyway, I guess I gotta let this plane pass. The park's about to close anyway. They came around with the freaking park rangers. They're like, the park is closing at 6:30. I'm like, okay, I will leave by 6:30, I promise. But yeah, whoever you are, whatever you're going through, I hope this message helped you. And I'm so excited to be doing this and to bring you more long-form content. I just feel like I have way too much to share and to say to try to fit it all into short-form content on Instagram. So she's a YouTube girly now. We're making this happen, and I'm excited to have you along the journey with me. So thank you so much for being here, and I love you. Till next time.